Hello everyone and welcome to a new edition of Jaltest Diagnostics Vlogs. My name is Isidro. In this vlog I will show you how to calibrate the transmission in a Case IH, as we know how important it is to perform this kind of calibration in your agricultural machinery. From the main screen we will select Jaltest AGV, we will choose Case IH, we can search in the family list, by model, by system or by category. We'll go to the Puma series and then we will choose the specific model that we want to connect to. Here we can see all the systems that we can connect to. We can do an all systems scan, main system scan. We can check the frequent tests available. Here we see the transmission calibration, the one that we want to do today. We can also check maintenance resets. This reset restarts the periodic maintenance counters, or we can use the manual diagnosis. Remember that we have another vlog about this topic. In this case, we will select the transmission and then the connectors icon, so we can see where the connector is located and which kind of connector we need to use. We click on connect, and now we need to introduce the pin of the system as it is explained here in the help provided. As you can see in the diagnostics menu, we could perform different actions, diagnosis, we can check the system data, monitor live data, we can perform actuations or modify parameters. But today we are going to the calibration menu. In that menu we can find the transmission calibration. As in any other action that we would like to perform in Jaltest, first of all, we will see information about the action. We will need to perform this action if we have replaced component or if we want to solve the malfunctioning caused by the wear of the different system components. We will read the security instructions and then the important note that reads that it is advisable that there are no fault codes stored in the electronic control unit except those related to the calibration. Then we will click on accept, and then it will inform us that the control unit does not allow the automatic calibration. So we need to perform the manual process to calibrate it. We click on accept, and then we will have access to the technical release that will help us navigate through the menu HH, where we will perform most calibrations in this tractor. We will just need to follow the instructions of the technical release. We will need to follow the initial conditions, and something very important to use is the cable 511A group switch. We will need to connect it on the diagnosis connector and turn on the ignitions. It is important to know that this connector is used in some calibrations of the CNH group. We will need to connect it before starting the engine. In this way, the vehicle will enter in calibration mode. If you do not connect this connector, you won't be able to perform the calibration. We will need this connector for the calibration, but also for the remote hydraulic controller system to calibrate the spool bulbs levels, and we will also need it to calibrate the hitch control. If we continue, we will see in the technical release the buttons that need to be pressed with an explanation of each one of them so we can navigate through the menu. We will need to select the calibration menu H1 from the U1 module. Afterwards, we will get information on how to proceed in the two different kinds of calibrations. So we will have the manual one and the automatic calibration. We just will need to follow the steps to be able to perform these two kinds of calibrations. In the technical release, it will let you know which information will appear in this display during the calibration process and how to interpret it. At the end of the calibration, you will need to turn off the ignition and save the new calibration data. As you can see at the end of the technical release, you can see a list of possible fault codes that could appear during the calibration. Please remember that we offer a lot of technical information in Jaltest AGV, such as the wiring diagrams or the system technical data, where you can check information of every component of this system. As you have seen, Jaltest provides you with all the information you need for your calibrations in Case IH. If you liked the video, do not forget to give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Thank you for watching and see you soon.